Alright.
Hey guys, welcome back. So we're going to start now with I Call It Rain. Before we begin, guys, I just want to say, if everyone online can check out www.winwintunes.com and just get a
load of that.
Get a load of that bread, loaf bread.
Yeah.
It's got all the songs on it, and
they can download.
You can download the songs.
Stuff, yeah.
Check it out. There's an awesome blurb on all the music, and it's definitely worth going to. So
grab a chair. I'm going to tell you the story.
Thank you. Fantastic. I Call It Rain.
I Call It Rain.
Yeah,
so it's the story of the deed, right? It's funny. Pete, what it is...
Pete's fault.
Funny thing about going to film school and what these guys are doing at SAE and all that is I always thought that music was bigger than films. Because I'm a musician, it's always bigger than films. But when I went to film school, learned a few things about it. Turns out that maybe films are bigger than music. But the musician in me goes, "No, are you crazy? You're a traitor." So I'm kind of going film music. So it took me back. I'm like, what came first, speech or drama? So I'm like, oh, we knew drama even before we knew how to talk.
Fair enough.
We kind of know drama, humans. So we knew drama before we were ever able to speak. So films came first. So now I have this newfound respect for films. So, I know who's the king. But so the story of the deed, the reason why I wrote the song I Call It Rain, is you when you do a good deed, you make it water and you make it a stream. So that stream comes down, and there are other people around you doing the stuff that you're doing, and it becomes another stream. So all these streams kind of join and become like a river.
Like the river.
I was going to say a body of water. Or like the river. Yeah. So it becomes a river, and that river is the river of the deed situation and good deeds. So then you got rivers coming down, and you got rivers coming from all over the place, and then they kind of become a bigger river, and eventually it falls into this ocean, which is full of the same rivers, same deed stuff. And then you got the sun coming up and it evaporates and becomes clouds. Yeah. And now the deed river is like into this cloud thing. And
science lesson.
Biology. What is that? Math.
Isn't that biology?
No.
It's not biology.
So then the clouds come back and rain. So when it rains, it's the rain of deed. It's the rain of it's the karma theory.
Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah.
You see what I mean? So in that rain, when it rains, it gives everything life around you. If it's good deeded rain, then you're gonna have a good crop.
Yeah.
So that's the story of the rain, and it's gonna be part of the Broadway musical that we're doing.
Yeah.
For. I've written the stories for it, and the guys who are responsible for Lion King 2, Philip Cobbler and Cindy Cobbler, they've written the script and they've probably put it together.
Nice.
And we're going to be shooting, they're going to be starting rehearsing. And a really good friend of mine, Dennis Poor, who's the producer for the show, and he's done a lot of work, he's a composer, and I met Dennis 20 years ago when I had entered into a songwriting competition in Los Angeles. Dennis was the judge. And out of all these tapes, Dennis chooses mine.
Nice.
And I've been in touch with him since. So thanks, Dennis, and let's do Call It Rain, and we'll move. All right.
Excellent. All right, well, thank you very much. That was very insightful. So I'm never going to do anything bad ever again. Cloudy, muddy, crop everywhere.
That's when you get acid rain.
Oh, acid rain.
You know what I mean?
That's for the psychedelic Broadway show. It's coming out soon to a theatre near you.
Yeah.
MA rated. Yo. Well,
right.
that's cool then.
So,
thank you for that. That's cool. So are we ready?
Yep.
Cool.
What's funny about that song also is that we had met and you had asked me to write something for you. Remember?
Yes.
And I had gone home and I had written this one. And
interesting. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So
but the thing about that is that it's not your style or it's not your sensibility for what you want to do. So she comes back to me and she goes, no.
Good song.
Good song, but no. I'm like, alright, let me just do it. Because I let Mahmood do it, you know?
And it worked.
It worked.
So
yeah, and you still got yours.
Honesty is the best thing in this game, isn't it? You got to just always, because it's all meant to be, and everything happens for a reason, and so you kind of think that it shouldn't happen the way it does. So that wasn't another one. That was
we're swimming again.
Keep it real.
All right. So we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. That was cool. So thank you very much for participating and watching us, and Mahmood Khan.
And we'll see you next week.
Definitely, we'll see you next week.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Sounds good.